Hello, come with us to a great used bookstore. We were heading to McKay's Used Books in Manassas, Virginia, and we were turning in a bunch of books. Not this book that you see here though. I absolutely love this book. My husband likes to drive and that allows me to read my book and write in it and have a pretty good time if I do say so myself. Our kids were also reading their books and they were very excited to be able to get some new ones. It takes about half an hour for us to get to this bookstore, so we go about every 2 to 3 months to turn in books and look for new ones. And here we are. This is such a humongous bookstore, and we had so many books that my husband headed in to get a wagon. The books we brought just got jostled around the back of our Subaru, but it was okay. They all fit into this really awesome wagon that you can see here, and then we headed in. The way this bookstore does it is they take a look at your books, and you can bring in a certain amount depending on if it's a weekday or weekend, and then you get just to hang out and look around at books while they tell you what you get. I headed to the graphic novel section, to the middle grade section, mainly spent a lot of time in the kids section because that's where my kids really like to hang out. My oldest even discovered a lot of pop-up books, which you will see later. I was on sort of a mission today to not only look for picture books, board books, and chapter books, which I normally do, but also to look for some books to put together an auction gift basket sort of thing for the school that I work at. I decided that I would put together 12 awesome books, and then it could sort of be like a blind date for a book every month or a year of reading. I had a pretty good idea of the books that I wanted for this, so it was just hopping around to all the different sections to check it out. We got a lot in trade credit. I think this is our record, and we ended up spending a lot. We used some money that we had left over from the last time that we came, but overall, look at this. We had less books in the back of our vehicle than when we started. So here's a quick look at all of the books that I bought. I am going to be sharing more of a nuanced look at these when we get to the February wrap-up video where I share all the books that I bought in February. I just wanted to show these for now before they all get scattered throughout my house and I can't find them again. I also thought it'd be good for you to see just in case one of these titles or more than one piques your interest. A lot of these aren't going to be ones that I'm keeping. Remember I said I was doing that sort of year of reading for an auction item? Some are also going to the school that I work at. Some I am going to keep and read and then donate. So I'll have to see at the end of February when I do my wrap-up video how many I actually anticipate keeping for the long haul. This was a good day though. There were a lot of amazing books at the bookstore, and I think I found a lot of them because we had a lot of time. Normally we don't spend that long there because we don't bring as many books, and normally it's not as busy. So when we go, we typically only spend about an hour. Today we spent about an hour and a half. These are all the pop-up books that my daughter found while she was in the pop-up section, which ended up being a little pricey, but honestly are so cool that it was totally worth it. And here's just a plug to also encourage your kids to read books that they find interesting. My 7-year-old can read books that are at a much higher reading level than those pop-ups, but she really loved them. We also got some 3D movies and a couple of games. So overall, I think we did pretty good with this book haul. Do you see any books here that you'd be interested in or that you've already read and love? Maybe we love the same books. Thanks for coming along on this trip with me. Until next time, happy reading.